Okay, here we go for the second half. In what's been a little bit more gripping than what we first thought we'd get. Dockers have come back pretty well in that second quarter, mainly through accurate kicking. Anyway, Wyong pushed forward again, down the front corner. And again, they looked a handball out of trouble, which they've been doing quite well today. But it's pretty dogged from the Dockers there. Okay, the ball comes back in. And scrabbling around for the ball down there. And Wyong come away with it again. There's a good hand pass back, but it goes out over the boundary. Yeah, it's. I think we'll really find out where this game's going this third quarter, and I'd really like to see the Dockers. Yeah, a bit of a nudge in the back there. He's disputing the call, but I think it was pretty obvious. Nathan Cliff sort of going in hard for the ball there, but unusually misses it. And that was an interesting kick from Wyong. Interesting because they don't usually kick that inaccurately, but Nathan's got it again. It's good that he takes his time. He's very relaxed about that. He knows, I think he's pretty well in touch with his game. But the Dockers get it down the front 50 for the first time this quarter. Now let's see where it goes. The ball's cleared for a little bit, but it's still pretty ugly down the front there. And see what sort of pressure they can put on them. Geez, they were lucky to get away with that, I think. But so they get the ball out and they look again to go down the other side. And a bit of a run and a bounce down there, and they look to push at the front, and Sainzy's gone without it there, which is unusual. He's very reliable at the back. And the ball goes down and it's on the ground again. And they've been able to get it out, and not good for the Dockers. And yeah, it's getting pretty ugly there. You just don't want that sort of gear happening. It's local footy. There's nothing on it except for pride, really. So yeah, let's not get too silly about it. But anyway, it's a good ball in from the Dockers, and that was a good leap there from Clarkie, I think. Yeah. So good handball, but yeah, it's gone to Wyong, but they've gone right out the other side here to give themselves a bit of space. And let's see if he's got the speed. He gets the ball away before there's any chance, and that's a good mark there from the Wyong fella. He's looking down the pocket. No, he goes a bit further central than I thought. And he's scrapped up pretty well. He's cleaned the scraps up pretty well, and he's got a goal. Yeah, that's a pretty good goal from Wyong. Just constant pressure. Just cleaning up scraps and yeah, dealing with them pretty well. That takes the score 6-1-37 to 8-9-57. So that sort of gives them their 20-point break. That yeah, that's where it starts to get a bit of a bridge to climb when you start getting over the 3 goals. But we'll see how we go here. It's well put forward by Wyong. And Sainsy gets the ball, but can't really control it. There'll be a ball up here. Anyway, here goes the ball, front pocket, and they come in from behind. They haven't been able to really grab hold of it. There's a bit of a clean hand pass out of there and a centering kick. Can he get the mark? Yeah, oh, that's a strong mark. Very good mark, that one. And all things being equal, this guy should convert this into the full 6 points. Whoop. No. My tipping form has absolutely continued. I'll put the mucker on him. He didn't even get it behind. My God. Anyway, here we go. Oh, there's a good break from the Dockers. And that's a pretty good kick put forward there by Sammy Hines. And Miles Geddes, he's got hold of it, but yeah. He's been caught with the ball, so they're going through, and that was a pretty risky kick from Wyong there. It's unusual for what they've been doing today. That ball's been a shocking bounce for the Wyong player there. And a bit argy-bargy over the sideline. It's starting to get a little bit of feeling here. Oh, that's a bit of bad luck with the tip down. It's gone straight to the Wyong player. And a good tackle there. Sainzi's been able to knock it forward and get a pretty good clearing kick. Just really just to ease the pressure, and that's about it. Oh, that's a big effort by the young fella to get there to stop that. And good pressure from the Dockers. And yeah, he's been caught with the ball there. That was excellent defensive pressure. I thought it was, but I didn't want to call it. But okay, now we go further down the wing, and that's been a really good mark there. Good stuff. Young Miles has got the ball there. He's looking for options. There's blokes pointing everywhere, and he goes forward, and there's Nathan Cliff, and it's been spoiled in front of him, but still chasing hard. He's been shepherded away from it, and ball's gone over the boundary.
Set up on the 50.
We wait for everyone to get in position. And a big fist out there by Nathan. And see, he gets it, and Dockers scrap it up, and can he get it? But no, it's... but he's had a crack, and yeah, that was... it's another point on the board, but they've been good. They've been good in this early part of the second quarter. Sorry, the second half. And that's a fairly good kick, but it's been a good contest for the ball. And some pretty dogged defence down there. Some pretty good tackling work to keep the ball down there. And yeah, wow! Oh, that's a bit of bad luck. It's just been a real chance kick, just bouncing up off the ball, and it's almost come up with the goods. But they haven't been able to capitalise. I'd like to see them make use of this this possession they've got down here. Territorial advantage doesn't always come along, especially in this game for the Dockers. they've had a struggle getting up this area. And that's not going to help them much. And yeah, pretty good mark there, good kick. Very organised, very organised. And that is a fantastic mark. He's going to go quick. And it's gone too high. That's, well, he's been able to get the mark, but I think he's made a lot harder work of it. They've finally got the goal. That's, yeah. It was well done. I just thought it maybe have been done a little bit easier, but they got the 6 points, and that's all that matters. It's 9 goals, 963 to 6 goals, 238, and it is starting to get a bit of a bridge too far for the Dockers. It's a 4-goal advantage. So it's a bit of ground ball there, and the Wyong comes away with the free. The ball comes back for the original free that was given. A bit of a bounce, bit of a look. And he doesn't get the mark, but there's some good handballing going along here. He looks, goes in. It's off to the side, not going to give him a good angle, but the mark's been spoiled. And that's been a real good kick to ease some pressure. But Wyong's been able to centre it, get it back in, and yeah, very good kick. Great kick under pressure. Just when you thought the Dockers might have got rid of that, they turn it around, just put it straight back in the middle. And he's hooked that friend for a behind. Whoop, that's a bit of a dodgy kick. He's not going to be happy with that. Anyway, what's he looking at? I don't think he's going to have a go here. He's going to look at centering it. I think that's just made his mind up for him. And good jump and put through for a behind. Rush through. So, yeah, the game's starting to get away a bit from Dockers. Still time enough if good enough. But, yeah, it would be going against the trend. Well, it's a pretty good kick around. Good over his shoulder, but it's gone through for behind. They just have to get this ball out of their 50. It's a constant threat. They bring it back. People calling for it everywhere, and who's got, well, the bounce has been good for him. Bounce has been great for the young fella. And well kicked up off the ground, but it's hit a brick wall. It's absolutely hit a brick wall. And yeah, we're back into hard ball in the middle. And waiting to see how we get out of this lottery. And that's a good kick. Good kick under pressure and a good mark. And no one's really come up with it there, but well, number 10's going to have a crack here, and he's got the goal. That was a pretty good little snap. He's done well to get that. So to say, if you're going to have the ball in your 50 all the time, you're going to be struggling. That takes the score to 10 goals, 11 to 6 goals to 71 to 38. Don't forget the Argenton Hotel, the major sponsor of Lake Macquarie Dockers. Best footy pub in town, Lake Macquarie. Huge screen. Okay, that's another clean break, but it's been stopped. No. It's a good clean break there by the Dockers. They've been able to put it out into some open space. But, well, they can't seem to take a trick at the moment. It's really not going their way, but the effort's there. There's no doubt in the effort, but Wyong just seem to be playing that little bit smarter at the moment. And we'll have a ball up. Oh, it's pretty high. Has he got the free for that? Yeah, he has. I've got to say, it's one thing the AFL has done well is with any contact with the head rule. They've done well with it. You really can't have that happen. There's too much of it going around at the moment. These guys play pretty hard too, but Wyong continue with their handball game and getting out of trouble. Oh, we've got an injury coming off here. Doesn't look good for the shoulder. Or is it the elbow? Either way, he's not happy. So we've got James Waring coming on for Sammy Wellard. Ball up, and the Dockers just not being able to get away from their own end of the ground again. And it's been rushed over the sideline, pushed over. So we've got 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter with a 33-point lead to the Magpies. Anyway, lots of teams being very vocal. Oh, gee, sometimes when it's not your day, it's not your day. He just couldn't get that cleared out, but there's a centering kick and it runs out. Also sponsored by the Lake Macquarie Dockers is sponsored by the Edgeworth McDonald's. So they're great for a good cuppa. But, the Wyong team, they're getting together with this handball game again. It's just more organised. Well, that one hasn't gone to plan, and hopefully the Dockers can do something here. That's a good kick forward. That's a good kick forward, and young Miles Geddes has a bit of a go, and yeah, there's another pretty big tackle. They get the ball back. The possession is just getting pretty one-sided at the moment. Well, the Dockers have finally got it. Let's see if they can control it. No, they've made a bit of a mess of that. And here's the young fella. He's going to have a kick at goal, and he hasn't got it, but it's sort of starting to get a bit of the story of the afternoon. The Dockers just not being able to control their possession any way, shape or form. He clear it again. That's a good safe clearance to start off with. Sainsy has a look around. He's going to have to make his decision pretty soon. He's got a good kick on him, and yeah, sorry, that goes to the other team. And yeah, it's getting a bit of one-way traffic now. It's pretty disheartening. 6 goals, 238 to 10 goals, 12, 72.